phone jump, it's the weekend. You done come true with the fake friends. Hitting down doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's not offense. It me change, you let me preaching. With a bull shaking to my maybe drop bands. Today on by nice sale. Today on by you the kid play. Baby, tell me what you want. Julian, well I know you ain't from. Ever since remember that we been knocking at the door. Y'all be moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pill that we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't far. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
Profit, baby. Come roll with me. As times relax, my mind's relaxed. I got now from who got next. Here's my number, just send a text. You got a man and she responds, nah. Okay, showing up. I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up. I'ma call your phone when I put it up. Whoever let you go must be dumb as fuck. Wait for. Girl, you so fine, I pay for. Fly you first class to LA for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Because I don't care what you say.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long.
My nigga, I killed it. Night long. It's the part where you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focused, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say.
That's a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Profit the One. Follow me on all Instagram sites, PROPHETTHEONE. That's Profit the One in case you couldn't spell. But if you could, you already got it. Like Profit like God, and then duh like duh, nigga. And then one like nigga, I'm the motherfucking one, nigga. You can't miss it. Follow me now.
Her phone jump, it's the weekend. You done come true with the fake friends. Hitting down doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's not offense. It me change, you let me preaching. With a bull shaking to my maybe drop bands. Today on by nice sale. Today on by you the kid play. Baby, tell me what you want. Julian, well I know you ain't from. Ever since remember that we been knocking at the door. Y'all be moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pill that we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't far. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
Profit, baby. Come roll with me.
All night long.
As times relax, my mind's relaxed. I got
What up? Uh-oh, we got the echo going. Pardon me, y'all. Had to set up the stream on the way to the crib. What's good? It's your boy Chef on deck. And we here. I missed y'all. Or did I? I don't know. I didn't miss y'all. I didn't miss y'all one bit. I missed communicating and interacting with you guys and gals. Definitely, definitely. So, yeah, you see me. Another story. But anyway, we're going to get this started off right. We're going to get this started off so right. So right. So let's talk about it. Whether anyone, I got to, you know me. Look, this one's empty. You know me, I had the fresh one, right? Wet my blood clot whistle. So, I want to welcome each and every one of you here. Contrary to popular belief, and for the record, I'm not reading chat, so no disrespect if I didn't see it. Contrary to popular belief, welcome to the garden. Damn, yo. They just killed my sexy moment. Damn it. Do not disturb. Sorry. All right. Let me try and be sexy again. Hold on. All right. Welcome to the garden. We're going to talk about this garden. What is this garden? We don't subscribe to all of the bells and whistles and subtle social nuances of the group they consider the red pill community. We understand who they are and we understand how they feel, but we do not subscribe to the ethos of that, right? So we do not subscribe to the ethos of the blue pill community. Because at some point within a conversation I had several weeks ago, something clicked. And I said, we're not the red pill. We're not blue pill. We're true pill. Within our true pill community, we do not subscribe or ascribe to any of the doctrines or ethos of the other groups that tend to create a dynamic of labeling shame as such. Within our place, it's a place of free communication, a place of free speech, a place of sharing without fear of adverse reactions based on what you feel. This is a safe dynamic, and this is our true pill community garden. Within the true pill, we have two pivotal life forms that exist within this true pill garden. The most pivotal are the flowers and the rocks. Who are the flowers? The flowers, metaphorically, are the life bringers. The plants, the forests, the woods, the jungle. All of the plant life that delivers air, different species, different life forms to our planet, to our ecosystem, vital to us. They're extremely vital because they provide us our air that we need to breathe. What happens when they utilize photosynthesis and turn that light into oxygen that we breathe? And what happens? We expend our energy. We expend our energy and expel carbon dioxide. What do those flowers do? They take it again, reutilize photosynthesis to breathe life back into us. Metaphorically, those flowers are our helpmates, our women, our princesses, our queens. And after we expel that carbon dioxide, we breathe that shit out. They still take our shit and are there to breathe life back into us. It's a beautiful thing, right? That's why they need to be protected. That's why they need to be protected. And who are we? The men, the brothers, the soldiers, the comrades. We are the rocks. Where do the rocks sit? On the outer perimeter or periphery of the garden, within a protective stance. You know, in the neighborhood, when the neighbor has the garden and the plants, they have those decorative white rocks all around. The rocks stand in a protected fashion to protect those roses, those plants, those beautiful flowers and shrubs from any offending feet that tend to step in there. Why? If a foot attempts to trample into the garden or step on a rose, they would first have to succumb to the pain of sharp stone beneath their feet. Yeah. So we remain vigilant as rocks that protect flowers within our garden. We remain vigilant as rocks that protect flowers within our garden, no matter what anyone says. And any undue incursions into this garden, this real garden, not a garage, this garden here, will be dealt with swift justice. Might not have been real to you, but it was real to me. And every single one of these little subscription pawns that you decide you were going to take onto your journey, it means a lot more to us. I'm just saying. Back to the love stuff, y'all. Pardon me. Let's talk about it. Not coming out the blazer for a minute. Let me make sure I send out this link. If you don't see any soldiers on the screen with me, it's not my fault. It's my fault. Word up. But yeah, man, it's definitely cool being out of these YouTube streets for a minute. It's definitely cool getting a lot of love from the homies. You know, it was definitely cool seeing people checking up on me. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not suicidal. Oh, damn it, algorithm. I'm not self-deletable. Self-deletable. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not that. I'm not that. So if you see me looking down right now, I'm not asleep. Sending this link. And we're going to talk today. Today's going to be a special day. Today's going to be a special day. I was ready to clickbait y'all. Well, you would have just seen the stream start off and me, 100 Watts, and Vic doing rock, paper, scissors for a half hour. That's funny. Yep. So I sent the link out. Okay. Love time. Love time. Who we sending some love out to today? We got a star-studded cast. This is our garden. This is your garden. And when I'm gone, this is their garden. What up, Missy? I see you. Over the top. What's going on, Colette? All day. Never stop. Never stop. Somebody said I was out of these streets. Nah. We're just hovering over the clouds. You know how we do. You know how we do. You know. Today's going to be a beautiful day. Lover effing boy Lenski. My man, fist bump time. Mika Marcel, I see you. Don Frank, I see you. Juana. What's going on? What's going on? Yeah. Peace to Chicago Rilla. Yeah, last time I heard it, you destroyed my life. Last time I heard it, oh man, shit. Talk to him. If y'all don't know, inside jokes, that's gonna be more motivation for you to start tuning in. My man, Mr. O Just Living. I premiered, well, I didn't do a premiere, but I uploaded one of the videos with Mr. O, and as we were cooking, it was an episode where we were discussing the what's his name, Isaiah Stewart and LeBron James kerfuffle, as my man 100 Watts stated, and it was pretty dope. It's pretty dope. And what's dope about it is that now he's got his own space, okay? And he's had his own space, but it's starting to bubble. He's a special dude. So is Chad. Love is love where I come from. I may be making little statements or drops or whatever you want to call it tonight. But it's just so y'all understand me. I ain't want to say nothing, but there's going to be things I say. So I say this. Mr. O and Chad, something about them inspired me. I said something to them too. You know, if you go back to my channel and you watch some of the stuff where they were on, you'll figure it out. But I want y'all to succeed. Even if I can't get you 100 likes, yo, please believe in your heart that I want you to succeed. All right? So y'all go visit my man, Mr. O's channel, and give him some love because he's a good dude. Very good dude. All right? But whether I can help you or not, you know the love is love, my dude. So here we go. Now, just want to let y'all know, we got somebody in here on Incredible Hulk mode tonight. And his name is Properly Hydrated Victor Freeze, a.k.a. Just Vic. I know
What's up?
what it do. They ain't like your black light last time, big dog. So, you know what I'm saying? I see you had to go Hulk smash mode on them. I see you. As long as your brain is clear, you straight. And then we got everybody's universal soldier with the properly oiled scalp and freshly twisted dreads. Come with it. Yeah.
What's happening? What it is? I go by the name of 100 Watts, and man, I love those that love me. What's happening with you, baby?
What?
For the record, you were the first person I ever heard say that statement.
What's that? I love those that love me.
Yes, sir.
Look,
So
man, I've been carrying that with me for a long time in my life, man.
Okay, just making sure. I want to make sure that I remember what I remember.
Yeah. I hope y'all hear it more often because motherfuckers gonna be mad when they get hit with that copyright. You feel me?
Bang bang.
Look,
It's trying to get that check out here. You feel me?
What's good, fellas? Talk to me, man. How you been?
And look,
Watch,
man,
you got the merch coming?
Huh?
You got the I Love Those Who Love Me merch coming?
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, trust and believe 100 Watts is coming with that Bad News Clothing Company merch very, very soon. Very
Okay. That's all I just want to know if the check was in the mail.
Bad News Clothing Company. It's on the way, baby. I already
Bad
got
news.
the Squarespace and already hooked you.
Bad news. Okay, I see you. Okay,
You know,
I just want to say,
celebrating the
look, man,
hometown.
I want to say right now, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Garden. Shout out to those that love me because, man, the Garden look, man, I fuck with the Garden heavy, man. I ain't get the opportunity to see y'all for a couple of days.
I mean, you spoiled the surprise. That's what the green was for the Garden, yo.
bro. Speaking of the Garden,
Yeah.
since the last time we did a stream.
All that drama shit for the birds, bro.
Oh yeah. You know.
Forget about it.
Right, forget about it.
Cool.
What I'm saying,
page, man. I'm here.
yeah. What I'm saying is though, since the last time we'd gone on, we're now almost 80 subscribers richer. And when I say richer, not richer, but in terms of richer in shrubbery, more dense shrubbery within our garden. We picked up a lot of people. We picked up a lot of people, you know. Um, it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope.
I
You know, part of it, I'm going to say, is just natural homeostasis. Part of it is also started doing a little push, making some clips, some TikTok. I
I'm
got
gonna say
TikTok
this.
videos.
I'm gonna say this. Look,
Go ahead.
people subscribe to bullshit on YouTube, and y'all can't subscribe to the real love that's here. You know what I'm saying? We could Chef should have been hit 1,000. You know what I'm saying? All the look, we ain't gonna get too crazy. We ain't gonna get too crazy tonight. You feel me? I ain't get to speak much or nothing on anything. But look, we're not gonna get too crazy. But as many people that's in this garden that say they fuck with Chef and he ain't hit a rack yet, I don't understand what's going on right now.
So I'll say this. I'm gonna say this
I
because
don't understand that.
grace is grace, right? This is I won't call this real grace. I'm just saying this. Sometimes, or not sometimes, oftentimes, your tribe chooses you. I recognize, you know what I mean? I'm a 40-some-year-old man, bro. And the movements that I make, the way that I think may come from a different a different place, a different mindset. There's gonna be generational differences, and I recognize that. I recognize that everybody ain't gonna be wanting to hear shit from my long-winded ass. I recognize that too, you know. But the thing is, if you stick around, you get a treat, you know. And
Okay.
Trick or treat, man.
so,
Hey man, keep it simple.
so when I say that, I'm just saying that it is what it is. I'm just trained in speaking to a room full of all different educational, you know,
Look, well, let me.
intellectual styles. So I end up having to make sure the message tells all. And that's why you normally see my messages may end with a metaphor or an analogy.
Well, let me sit here and do the flexing for you, Chef. Cause look, man. I mean, yeah, no, we gonna. I'm gonna do the flexing for you, bro. Cause we've been working hard. We've been building this platform for a minute, and when these people go back and they look at these clips, you feel me? You see some nice content going on right here. You feel me? So I need y'all to make sure y'all sharing, hitting that like, hitting that subscribe. Make sure Chef keep growing, man. We need his page to grow. Victor Freeze, he been telling y'all for a minute he coming out the gate with something soon. So y'all make sure y'all show him love. Y'all already know I be rocking and rolling. I just hopped off my live, you know what I'm saying? Make sure you subscribe to my page. Look, man, this garden full of love. Let's make sure we keep passing that around, man. All that negative energy, man. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling extra good today. I don't know what it is, man. I'm feeling good today. Maybe because I got my kids with me, so maybe that's what that.
Ah,
That's
Maybe
exactly,
that's what that is.
ah.
exactly what it is.
Nice. That's why.
Shout out to
That's
you.
why you got the facial flex going on. Talk to
Shout
us
out
about
to
that,
you.
bro. Tell
Look,
us
man,
about
I'm gonna
that. We
say
talk
this.
about all kind of stuff. We want
There's
to know about
there's people. We all, as human beings, we make different decisions, and we all have our own experience in life. And we've had a lot of here on this platform. We've had a lot of conversations about men and responsibility and having multiple baby mamas and all of this. Look, man, that's just the reality of life, right? What I can say for myself, what I can say that I appreciate the fact that this holiday season, I get to actually have all three of my children in the same room together. Now that's something that many men don't even have to think about, don't have to worry about, don't even that they don't even have those kind of thoughts. You feel me? Those are kind of stressors that many people don't even have to worry about in their life. You know what I'm saying? But the fact that there is a nice amount of people out here that have to work through situations like that. For me, for myself personally, I'll say I'm blessed. I'm happy. I'm in a good mood. I'm super excited right now. I'm happy to be back here on the YouTube with Victor Freeze and Chef Shapino. You know what I'm saying? It's about to be a
My
good
brother, I know I'm
holiday
saying.
season. Cause y'all know, you know what I'm saying. I reach we talk behind the scenes. You feel me? And it's been a hell of a week for me. You know what I'm saying? It's been a hell of a week. You feel me? So I'm just happy and blessed, man. I'm happy and blessed.
Glad to hear it, man. And that's motherfucking real. Just goddamn. hopped off a plane. You know what I'm saying? Doing
Tell
my
me
due
about it.
diligence. You know what I'm saying? So when people be out here just gum bumping, that's what I call it. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Lip smacking.
what? What? Let's do some G shit for once.
So I mean, look, man, it's entertaining though, because sometimes I feel like entertaining it. Look, bro, you want to come to me with the ignorance? Let's go ahead and go with it. Let's just go ahead and go. Let's unpack your ignorance, my G. I'm with it sometimes. I got the energy for it, bro. I got time today. I got time.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Shit, you caught the right one today, bro.
So is
Hey,
it time? So it's time for me to announce that starting next week, the Nighthawks and Chicago Rilla will be starting a show on the La Peef Network called Guerrilla Warfare. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
hey, Chef, you gotta let him sit with it for a second before you pull it back.
Right. I couldn't hold it in. I was like this. Yo, listen. I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking. Well, yo, man. Like I said, tonight is me and my guys.
The guys.
These are me and my guys. Why do I keep myself around them?
Often imitated, never duplicated. That's why.
It's more to it than that. It's more to it than that. Why do I keep me around? Why do I keep myself around them? Virtually, technically. It's not because they're useful to me. It's because they are useful to you.
Ah,
They're useful to you. The only difference is that I don't fashion them as weapons. I fashion them as vital tools to this garden ecosystem.
Here's my
That
thing with
is
that,
real
Chef.
to me.
Here's my thing with that, Chef. Because I feel like people need to stop lying about shit like that. Because we choose who our friends are. We choose who we associate with based on what they can do for us. So when you get to live your everyday life choosing who's around you based on what they do for you, how is it that it's different when you get into this space? Because there are people that have YouTube channels and profiles and all of this stuff that don't speak anything solid, and you would never waste your time with bringing them to be a Nighthawk. There is a clear value that an individual like myself, that an individual like Vic, is a certain value that they bring. So they do serve some sort of a. I just don't think that people need to run away from that. Like, don't get so sensitive and wrapped up because you think people trying to use you. You have a value. Appreciate the fact that you have a value that people want to use to make their situation better. There are people that come on this platform that have a solid voice. They have a solid message. They have a solid point of view or perspective or whatever word we want to use to describe it. I don't like running away from that. I understand that there's a value that Vic has for me when I'm on this platform, because when me and him go back and forth and we asking these questions, people like those conversations. When Chef cut in, hold on, wait a minute, let me apply some context here. There's a value to that. You know what I'm saying? Let's not diminish that. We bring something to each other as individuals that make this shit a whole lot. So I don't want you to feel like we not using each other. We're using each other as assets to grow what it is that we doing here. Let's not run away from that, man. Like, I don't stop being sensitive, man. We all helping each other. The reason Vic here is because the two of us apply a value to him. So when he does spread out, he does his own thing, he can build from the garden. Same thing for me. There's a value I get sitting here with y'all that helps me. I people love me because of the garden, because I came here with y'all. Man, it's a value. We all provide a value for this platform. Let's not diminish each other for that. And people need to stop being sensitive behind stuff like that too.
Keep talking about that synergy, man.
Cause we it's too much time. All of us have been in that place where we spend too much time trying to entertain or to get the attention of or to be influenced by or of people that have no value, have no concern about you. They have no interest in anything it is that you're doing. So now you bringing people into your life that's doing nothing but sucking the life source out of you. Well, look, man, I know when I hop on this platform, I know when I hop up here and I get to listen to Chef, I'm probably gonna pick up a couple of jewels. But we get to have a conversation that you know what, if we're gonna keep it a beam, every time I hop up here, it's very possible I might get 2, 3, 4 subscribers every time we hop off this live. There's a value to that. I'm not gonna run away from that. I'm not gonna cave that. You know what I'm saying? Vic is if you was right, if you was pumping out shows, I'm pretty sure you get a new subscriber every time you hop off of this. Every time we hop off on New Hawks. It's because of what we do for each other. We actually sit here and have constructive conversation. We actually hear each other out. We try and get to the points. Maybe we don't agree, but I'm gonna ask you a question about your point that don't make sense to me. So maybe I can clarify. I might not agree with you, but I can get clear understanding of what it is that you're talking about. We as grown ass men sit here and have grown men conversation, and it's valuable because I know that I got a long way. Because you were talking, matter of fact, Chef, you was just talking about the age gap. You got a few years on us. You got a few years on me. I'm gonna speak for myself. You got a few years on me. Your experience is different than mine, right? The perspective I have of myself and life as a whole right now at 30 years old is probably gonna be different when I turn 42. It's value in us having these conversations that we have here today. Every night, till 3, 4, 5 in the morning. Chat room still 30 deep. Make sure I hit them like buttons, man. We trying to get 100 likes tonight.
Like that.
Yo, straight up.
Just give me the like.
So, peace to the moderator to the stars, and now one of the moderators to my heart, Gail Lockett, aka Gail at Night. So yeah, y'all, we got to talk about this journey, man. I didn't want to do this. Let me loosen this belt a little bit, man. You know, I got to get on my keto shit again. But anyway, this crazy journey, you know when it started? My boss at work, and this is a high level executive. He was like, bro, you're burning the candle at both ends. You're stressed. I know a lot of people around you have been passing away, including coworker. Bruh, and this is a brother, and he's an angel. If you don't understand me, call another man an angel. Just get out the other stuff. And he said, we take so much on our shoulders as brothers, and we don't take care of ourselves. I approve you to take a month, take a couple months, clear your head, do something you want to do. Just get away from this. I work in a high stress position, and they pay me very well, and I don't boast. 7,000 subscribers is not enough for me to quit my job. So please understand this. Please understand this. It's not enough. So anyway, I said, do some shit you like, man. Do your cooking videos that you always, you know, to different executives. I have them a little chat, send them cooking videos. It's like, do some more. I want to see you do your cooking with it. I want to see you do such and such. That was October 5th.
Goddamn, chef.
Later on that night, bro. Later on that night. So I got approved for absence, for leave. Later on that night, I got an alert. Huh? This guy? What? Told wife he home. He's live. I just hit StreamYard. I jump on. And it was like, it was just what they would call kismet. It was like, boom, piece to E Black, my dude. And it was like he was on. Piece to everything. No, uncut with Darrell Long, piece. All right. But yo, they was on there. He was on there. We got on there. And it was like we were 4 different singers that sang like a heavenly harmony. Like, going up beyond. Like, yo, it was dope. All right. Go back to Conversations with King channel and look at the first few videos. The first one. Crazy. It was like, whoa, what is this? And then we did it again.
E Black, what's up, baby?
What it do? You was there at the beginning, bro. But I was not, listen.
What up, Lizzie?
I was literally, he was a dude, King was a dude that I rocked with on the show. I didn't like it. And it was like I was hollering in Brooklyn and I was support. So the fact that I jump on this thing and be able to support. So for the record, if anybody ever heard me quote that song, I Gave You Power by Nas, please listen to the whole song. Please listen to the whole song. I did not give you power. We gave you power. I was good enough to sit back and just chill and be that dude that was on a paid leave of absence. So when I said I didn't get nothing from you, I didn't get nothing from you. And you knew this. Every single day stream. Every single day stream. Why? Because Chef was going back to work first week in November. That's why. Every single day stream. Remember, I'm not going to be talking about this thing anymore, people. Anymore. So get those likes up. I don't even feel comfortable. I'm not even going to ask about that. So we fast forward. Things start moving really nicely. A gentleman named Chicago Rilla hit me earlier. He had seen the shows, and he hit me in the air of peace and release. And if you watch, you go to Conversations with King, and you actually look at maybe the 3rd episode where I literally said I spoke to Rilla. He sent me his number, give him my number. He hit me. My daughter happened to be there, and she listed every member of the Love Beef show. Right? Because that was something that I watched. It was very disarming, and it created a beautiful air of peace and understanding. Me and him spoke. He clarified the air. I went on the show. I discussed our conversation and said, we good. The gauntlet is down. The gauntlet is down. So the next time, what's funny is the only time that I've ever spoken to that man, he called me. Hey, what's going on, Chev? Just want to call a bill with you. And he called me to build with me. On nothing else, just me and him as men talking and just understanding the place that we take in this world. Or was there secret plans? There is no secret plans to what me and King Hormeko were doing. There was no secret plans. You had to crack our heads open, pour it in a shaker, and then put that shit over the rocks. So there's no secret plan. Oh, kicking it with my enemies, yo. My enemies, they're my enemies. Yo, the ops is watching. The block is hot. YouTube. So, me and this man literally just building. It's a beautiful thing. People want to hold me accountable for doing what? I start into something and I ask for nothing. When I say I ask for nothing, it's important. Because if I ask for nothing and I have, just like some people want to talk, if I ask for nothing and I know as a businessman that I have zero contractual obligation to do anything, no, zero quid pro quo, what that means to me is I expect nothing in return but satisfaction. I do this for a living. I can't say I made millionaires, but I made a hell of a bunch of 100,000aires. It's documented. So, yo, I never asked for nothing. So when I say that, why would somebody want me to give them the utmost loyalty, but want zero commitment? Listen to this. The utmost loyalty, but zero commitment. Think about it. So that's why you hear, you watch somebody else's show. I said, is this a gang? My silence during this time, I want to talk about it. My silence during this time to take a sip was not for me. It was for you. You're not gonna get annoyed with me when I say it. Everything that I say and do is going to tie back into something that I talk about. If you go back to my page and you look about rage versus stoicism and understand what that really means, I shut up. All I had to do was shut up. And for those of you that feel that you may be in some sort of compromising position and can't speak the truth that your heart bears, I understand. And I swear I hold you no ill will. It's human nature. But I just shut up and allowed homeostasis in the ecosystem to provide its own equilibrium. That's all. That's all. For the record, if anybody wants to know, Chef did not quit. Chef did not leave. If it's still up, go to Conversations with Jen. Yeah, that's what it is now. Conversations with Jen. Pardon me. I'm not even being petty. That's what we call a Freudian slip. Freudian slip. Google that. I'm not doing the typing today. Freudian slip. But anyway, you go to On the Block with Jen's show. You want to know what really happened? And I swear on everything. Anybody that knows me, that's ever known me, I don't be on the lying shit. I was on the show, and the situation got to where it had gotten. It got to where it had gotten. For the record, y'all, the only issue, I'm going to do third person. The only issue Chef had was, you are trying to not tell me anything, but create a performance in front of arguably 1,000 people, which is going to be on there, which is going to have a lot of replay value. And you questioned my, not loyalty, because you already said I mean nothing to you. Everything, remember, everything is documented. Everything is documented. Chef was this, Chef is that. He was the builder, he was the creator, he was this. Without Chef, protect Chef at all costs. But now it's like, I only know that nigga for like 40 minutes, man. All right. But anyway, I told you, what are we doing? We don't talk like this. All of the other stuff that anybody wants to throw in as hyperbole. And remember, I always win in the replay, baby. Baba. Always. Okay? So let me just tell you something. I didn't want to do this. I didn't like the way I was being spoken to. I didn't like what was being done and the performance that was being done in front of these people. But primarily, I didn't like the way you spoke. I was being spoken to. I wanted to know who you were talking to. I wanted to know, and I even stated more than once, you ain't never talked to me like this. So that's the time when I recognized that you made a choice. The fork in the road. It's called a quandary. Google that shit too, quandary. You gotta go left, right, back, forth, or stay still. And you made your choice. Be it greed or avarice, I don't know. That's not for me to determine. We just go back to your replay. So anyway, here's where the comical gets comical. I get annoyed because, like, who's this dude talking to? Who's this dude talking to? And then I was on the cell phone. So I go to hit the button, it slid down, and I hit it. It took me out the stream. I swear to God, I really did not drop on purpose, yo. I really, really didn't. But then something told me to just wait. Just wait. Patience is one of my virtues now because I was an extremely impulsive person. I just said, just wait. And then I start to watch the attempted decrediting of my character pan out. And at that point, I was just, wow. I was just watching it. I got 1,400 Facebook followers. I got 800 IG followers. And just to let y'all know, because I was not with the shits and I didn't want the bullshit on my page, I got music executive, corporate executive, artists, all of these kind of family people, all kind of people following my joint. And I did not want to unleash this thing on them. So if you see I shot up a lot of it got to do with the fact that Friday I started posting on the page. I said,
I want to ask a lighthearted question.
Don't ask me no shit about manscaping, man.
No,
I told y'all, like, I keep dreads down there.
I have a lighthearted question. Who has a longer stream, you or Jen? Because that 7 hours was no joke.
No, actually, no, she got it. Ours, we hit 6 hours and like 6 hours and 50 minutes. They got that. You know what I'm saying? But look, yo, you know what was going on when that shit was on that point? I was asleep, you know. But listen, all I can tell you is this. We don't fast forward because it's story time. Sip time. Peace to Akarat. glasses. But anyway, so we fast forward. So I just sat and I listened. And I listened to, and remember, I went into replay. So I'm going to give y'all points of reference tonight. Go back. He says, yeah, people are like, yo, y'all got to talk, y'all got to talk, y'all got to talk. Pay attention. What I said was, yo, I'm not doing this here. And close attention. I said to you, and you look at her broadcast, I said, yo, right now it's not right. And you know it because it's like I'm holding a baby and fighting while I'm holding a baby. I said that I live by a certain code. I said I live by, and it's all in the replay. And you look at my face, I live by a certain code. And there's certain things I don't do. I'm not going to put myself in a certain type of character just so I can win this little battle and then lose the war. My integrity stands strong. I'm a keeper of secrets. And that's why, even though I have love for your heart, the part of your heart that you don't even care for, the part that you choose to throw away, I still refuse to demean myself and do it. But anyway, so that's what happened with that particular broadcast. Once again, I was not upset. I was not upset. I was not upset about anything else. I was not jealous. How can I be jealous of a home that I helped build? I'm not being egotistical. Go try and build you a mansion with golden bricks and no mortar. Go give it a shot. I was okay being behind the scenes. Music industry, behind the scenes. Writing, behind the scenes. I'm a shepherd. I'm a farmer. I grow gardens. I don't believe that if you're not useful to me, you're useless. I can't subscribe to that. No matter how much money is placed at my feet, I could never embrace a Dr. Evil character arc or even make believe that I subscribe to it.
Number 2.
I want to say because there's a gentleman that's here in the chat. I see him popping up right now, and I made a joke the other day on his show, on some Joe Budden podcast shit, right? About how, right, the platform that started with Conversations with King, it was the 4 horsemen and the 4 of you guys that came together. That's why I came into the show, everything like that, blah blah blah, all the other stuff. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you because the last time I saw his show was a whole lot of street references. I'm gonna keep it a whole bean with you. When I see this, I feel like I'm watching Tukey beef with Raymond Washington right now. That's what I feel like is happening. I feel like I'm watching 2 OG Crips beefing about some Crip shit. That's really what I feel like I'm watching right now. And I'm just keeping it a bean with you because I honestly feel like the stance that's being made by 2 grown-ass men, it's not a wrong stance, but that's being made. You know what I'm saying? You as a grown man, you have your stance. You're right in your stance. Other grown men, they're right in the stance that they take. It's when 2 grown men take 2 separate stances and they clash heads and feel like they can't mesh together. That's what I feel like is happening right now. I'm watching 2 OG Crips banging on some Crip shit right now. We supposed to be the same color, the same flag. We supposed to be banging on the same side right now. Because when we look at all of these platforms, that's here on YouTube right now, it's a lot of toxic shit that floats around. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, nobody banging them.
No,
I think
no. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a point. There's a point to what
the
I'm
only
saying.
reason I'm bringing this up is because when I listen to a lot of these conversations, right? It's always some street analogy shit that come up. Yeah, you know, the code, all that. Like it's a lot of street analogy that comes up. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like this is a perfect street analogy. I'm watching two big homies banging on the same block. Like that's really what I feel like. Because at the same time, all these constructive conversations that we have, especially about conflict and conflict and conflict resolution and everything like that, I really feel like this is a perfect example. Because if two men can't come together on YouTube, how am I supposed to expect two homies in Chicago that's been shooting at each other for the last 10 years to be able to squash their beef?
Now watch this. No, I got you. Now watch this. Normally I'm super balanced chef, right? Don't take no disrespect when I say this. Man, fuck all of that shit right now.
Hey, yo, Sharif.
Let me tell you this.
Ass off the cooler.
Listen, I don't, it ain't for you when I say that, otherwise. The thing is, I'm gonna say this, because sometimes I forget stuff. On that show with Jen, he said, I didn't kick Chef off, right? I didn't kick Chef off. And they were like, well, you need to call Chef. He said, nah, I'm not gonna call him. Nah, we don't need to talk. We don't need to talk. Next thing. All right. Okay. Thank you, Terry. You are Chef and King is King, but you got exposures and subscribers from being on Conversations with King. So you can't really say you got nothing, though. Thank you. So.
Perspective, as we were talking about.
So, first,
let's drop the link one more time.
No, wait, hold on 1 second. I ain't dropping the link right now. We flowing right now. You get what I'm saying? We flowing right now. So that happened that night. Next night, he said, nah, King didn't leave. I mean, Chef didn't leave. Chef didn't leave. I just didn't send him the link. That's what he said. During the night. Oh, Chef, I didn't kick him out. He never showed back up. Which one is it? I left. You didn't send me the link. I didn't show up for work. I told you and everybody what happened on that broadcast. That's On the Block with Jen broadcast. It's Conversations with Jen broadcast. What that got to do with you? You don't say. So which one is it? I left, I didn't show up. And then to go, which I think is probably, and we got stuff we're gonna talk about. You know, I tell you this though, we got more stuff to talk about. I tell you this though, probably the most despicable thing that somebody could do is involve people in their ascent to some sort of perceived greatness, right? And all I know is that this perceived greatness, and you have people on a mission, and you give them a dream. You sell them. You give them a dream. You give them a mission statement. You share an ethos. And then once you reach where you reach, it's all different. Answer your question. Post the link up. I didn't even want to talk about this. Literally, there was going to be no conversation with me and you without two people. and on only one person's channel, and it would have been Hanifa. And because Willie Dean, I got love for him. He's a special dude. God's energy shines through that guy. You know what I mean? And you've been blessed. You've been blessed to have him in your circle. I'm gonna tell you that. That was the only way I was gonna talk to you on this thing here, where you couldn't control the mute button. Because I didn't want that shit on my channel. I really didn't. I still don't. So you could say what you want to say on your channel, on your network. You can go and bring up people that normally you'll see on my, I won't say a platform, just on my page regularly, and give them jobs now and assign time frames, broadcast time frames based on times that I normally go on. It's okay, bro. It's okay. My tribe chooses me. That's all that it is. So, nah. You can say what you say. You say what you say. You know what I'm saying? I just had to evict myself because I know I was living rent-free in your shit for a few days. And it's okay. Do you? I'll do me. If anybody wishes to break bread with me or be friends with me, it's okay. All right? I don't mind. It's okay. Pause. Sit, pause. Sit, pause. Told you tonight is tonight, you know. All right, thank you, Terry. Still love you no matter what. So, E Black. I remember I told you guys how we all met. This guy connected us together. From day one, E Black said it on one of the shows. Yeah, I'm gonna help you guys. I'm gonna help you, Chef. E Black helped me. He hit me up at my number, called me on lunch break from his workday job, helped me talk about, give me pep talks, talk about what I need to do for the page, equipment, equipment stuff, everything. The guy's a nice guy. All of that other stuff. Remember, I know friends that hurt my friends. This is some real stuff. So I can be cool with two people and not take on their beef. But hold on. So me and him was cool all the time. The time somebody started speaking on his wife, if I'm going to be in a group of people and there's somebody that's representing my group of people and they go against my ethos, I'm going to speak on it. And I'm going to help all of y'all out tonight. I'm going to help all of y'all out tonight. All right. We're going to talk about a beautiful lady, a beautiful flower that's been in this garden from day one. A beautiful flower that's been in this garden from day one. And I'm not going to say her name, but I'll help you out. She sat here. She participated in the garden. She participated in the chat. She was here. She was a part of this garden from day one. But she had to watch another man who was angry at her husband sit there and talk disparagingly about her. So if y'all go back, because remember the replay is beautiful with what you know. You go back and you watch them episodes when this man was going in at this person's wife. If this garden is the church, we are four men. We're four pastors. That means our wives are the ladies of the church, right? I'm just saying. So anyway, did y'all know that during the time all of that was going on, that she was right there in that chat? Y'all don't understand that. Or maybe I do. But this is the garden, right? This is the garden where I give the speech. This is the garden, right?
I want to say,
sit in silence and watch a flower endure some of the harshest words, degradation, bullying, and all of that just because she loves a man. And I don't care what somebody says, hey, you get in these streets, man, yo, take that elsewhere, yo, because that means you're chasing something else. That's not what I'm here for. 7,000 likes is not enough for me to quit my job, yo. 7,000 subscribers is not enough for me to quit my motherfucking job, yo. So that's what was going on in your garden. And folks knew about it. But we keep the garden safe. We keep them protected. You know? I do. But yeah, the wife that was being discussed had to sit there and endure it. So now I'm going to talk about the other situation. Before everybody starts to go and making your little assumptions and allow truth to be twisted for you. Don't allow the truth to be twisted for you. We're going to talk about facts. That night when E-Black left the conversation with King Show, people are trying to put it into a situation like, oh, he was trying to tell him how to run his show. No. What the fuck are moderators used for? To create a safe environment within the chat. Me and E-Black was on the show. Never seen us with a rent show. So the man said, so we gonna do anything? What do we got moderators for? Do you see what's going on in the chat? And the next thing came, are you paying them? But it's all in the replay. It's all in the replay. All I'm doing is I'm not telling no new information. I'm just, peace to Rashawn, I'm giving y'all timestamps. Timestamps. Yeah, man. Things progressed. They started to move the way they started to move. And I watched it. Paid attention to it. I seen a lot of stuff going on, and it is what it is. And I was silent. I didn't have to hold no grudge. It wasn't hold no grudge. I was a part of this, man. No matter what, if someone says you don't own anything, this got nothing to do with you, chef, you can say that, and it's okay. I know in here and in here, I understand the power of what I've done and the power, and I've learned rocking with you, young man, the power of what we, which is me and whoever is there, can accomplish.
Hey, Chef, hold that thought, man. We got 76 watching and 62 likes. Now,
hit that motherfucker.
Let's get right.
You know
man.
what? Yo, son, you right. Maybe we should give them the actual what was supposed to happen, because we was finna clickbait your ass, and when y'all tuned in, it was gonna be me and Vic giving you half hour of rock, paper, scissors. Okay? So I'm saying.
I've been practicing, yeah. Okay.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Look, it's like after that thumbnail, it's like I should have really clickbaited y'all, and it would have been the one with the Swedish pedicure specialist or some shit. you know. But yeah, God is good all the time. All the time. My God is good. I move within the righteous path because I feel I have to.
Her truth.
I understand my weaknesses. I understand my sins as a man, as a mere mortal. I don't speak to them just to, you know, speak to and excuse them. I try to deviate from that type of behavior. I'm not that guy. People call me, people call me, oh, he's fake. Oh, nobody's that balanced. Oh, yeah, people need to stop coming to this YouTube thing to seek this, that, and the other.
Look, man.
Bruh. You know, and it's not that. But one thing I will rage against, honey, was about no OGs on the block type of stuff.
I mean, no, but this
No,
is
no, no. Hear me out. Let me
okay,
just say this.
okay.
It's not no OGs on the block kind of stuff. Cause I'm doing nothing but standing on my square, bro. When I use the term code, I'm not talking about gang code. I'm talking about code as a man. And if I know that me and you have had discussions, remember, anything like I said on the replay, I never discussed any discussions I had with this man. You understand what I'm saying? I never discussed everything that I discussed. You got tape you could go back to. All right. So when I talk about code, I'm talking about if I know that I had multiple conversations with you and I was there for everything, and then you come at me with something, I know that I'm not going to be the one that's going to be pity pat and tit for tat and do all of that. You get what I'm saying? So me even saying all of this is me using mental feng shui. So I only speak to what's already on the tape right now. I didn't want to do this. But there's people that really care about me that's like, yo, speak to it. Say your piece. You got to say something. So one night only. One night only.
For clarity, God is good because He gives you forgiveness before or after you sin. For clarity, God is gonna forgive you before or after you sin. It don't matter. Smoke a cigarette, eat your pork, premarital sex, all that. God is gonna forgive you before or after your sins. That's why God is great and human beings aren't. The analogy that I made earlier about the two big homies. This is why I say that because it's clear. It is clear that the two of you gentlemen have experienced life in a certain way. Y'all, there's no golden spoon that y'all were fed, right? When I listen to y'all talk, y'all were not fed by a golden spoon. When there are certain experiences that y'all had in life, there are certain groups of people that y'all came across in your life that you can relate to. That's why I made the street analogy. You can understand why these people get lost up in that street life because it's what they feel like they have no other option, right? It's what they feel like they're lost into. So when you have somebody that's in a situation where they feel like there's no other option and they can't hash out a beef when this is where they feel like it's life or death for them on some shit like YouTube where we can't squash a beef. And this is just me personally speaking. You know what I'm saying? This is just my personal opinion. If we're gonna have these constructive criticisms, conversations, excuse me, constructive conversations about, things like how men should forgive themselves, right? Excuse me. If we should have conversations about uh how we should carry ourselves and things like that, when we recognize that we're not moving in the right light, or we're not moving in the light in which we would like the people behind us moving, we have to acknowledge that, right? We have to address that and we have to move differently, because if we want the people behind us moving differently, we have to move differently. That's really the only reference that I'm making, because it's just things like this helps me realize where I'm coming up short in my life, right? That being short of forgiveness and everything like that. For one, um, I'm not weaponizing God. I'm not weaponizing God to just be out here and just do whatever you're doing. Like Truth said, as long as you repent. If you did something wrong and you're looking for forgiveness, then you can move forward with your life. Never mind. I'm not gonna keep getting wrapped up in the chat.
No,
What
you
I'm
good. You
what I'm
good.
saying, but look, I'll just stick with you, Chef, because we
Yo,
talk.
Sharif.
I'll just stick with you, Chef, because I got lost in the chat real quick. What's
Yeah,
up?
Sharif running around smacking blunts and
I'm sorry.
40s out of niggas' hands.
I'm sorry, I got lost.
Piece of
Knock
menace.
it off.
I'm just saying, if I and here's the analogy: if you're supposed to be my big homie, there's certain things that I need to be learning from you. So if I can't learn how to resolve conflict from you and you my big homie, what are we doing?
All
If
right.
if you my big homie and you telling me that I'm moving fucked up out here, but you moving fucked up too, what are we talking about?
So look,
And I'm not saying that to throw any dispersions at you at all, Chef. We just having
you good. You good. I want to answer a question from the chat. There's no beef. I agree with that. There is no beef. Remember, there's no beef. Someone decided that on some new person's profile page that they were going to expose me for a phone call I had with a man back in early November and expose me for something, right? I didn't like the way the man communicated with me. And I told him about it. Go back and look. It's not all that narcissistic gaslighting stuff that was sprinkled around. Understand your hearts and your truth. When you watch it, you'll get it. I never said I'm out. I went like this. Yo, we don't communicate like this. Why are you talking to me like this, bro? You ain't never talked to me like this, bro. What are we doing? That's what was happening. I was talking to him because he was doing a tap dance for them. And that's all that happened. And then I mistakenly ended the call and then go back. And then everything. So Chef didn't quit. Chef didn't quit. Okay. Now, and then, oh yeah, we're going to repeat again. He said that Chef didn't quit. I just didn't send him the link for the show. And the next day, Chef didn't show up. So anyway, there's no beef. I don't like the capping like he doesn't want this YouTube. Pay close attention and Google NPD. Okay? Pay close attention to a thing called gaslighting that takes place. All right? So you Googling that. Okay. What happens with gaslighting is you say something that may be an eighth or 1/28th of a paragraph. And what they will do is stop right there and won't even let you get anything out and say, aha. I said, I never asked you for anything. I swear I don't like, by the way, I got to tell you, I feel like a teenage girl, and that's not being sexist or whatever, Me Too movement, please. I feel crazy doing this right now, but I'm getting this out for the people that care. Yo, I said, I never asked you for nothing. I get nothing from this, not because I wanted something from this. How can I want something from a man that wasn't monetized? And even when you got monetized and all of that, I ain't ask you for a dime. What I'm saying is that there's no contract. I don't get nothing from you, nothing from this thing but satisfaction. How dare you tell me what man I could break bread with? Okay? How dare you? So we're going to talk about that one too. Because see, gaslighters, narcissistic gaslighters, and I feel ashamed even having to go through this because it's a psychological affliction, right? So I will handle it with its clinical precision. and appropriate respect. So, oh, you wanted something all along. You didn't get him. Why would he say that? Why would he say that, y'all? Aha, aha, aha. You see? We see. But I said something to you twice since the time we've been doing this thing. I always win on the replay. Always. So, fast forward. Oh, here's the beauty of it. Let me tell y'all a beautiful story. Beautiful story. And here was the funniest joke of them all. I'm going to reveal the part of the story. All of y'all thought that when E Black posted that airline ticket a month and change ago, that it was a ticket to go hang out with, to go have a tussle, or in the words of 100 Watts, a kerfuffle with Darrell. It wasn't. It was a ticket to Atlanta. He was coming down for the Manosphere Convention. We were all horsemen. This was planned from back in November. Me and him was going to do a surprise where we popped up on the screen together, sitting on the same couch in the same room. To be like, oh snap, the garden got smaller. Two of them in one box over there. That was the whole plan. I postponed one of my Vegas trips so I could be here for that weekend. And then what ended up happening, King knew about this from all along. And then what ended up happening was that day when E Black dropped off. Me, I'm like, damn, son, we have to plan. Why you do that, man? You couldn't wait a week. That's the thing. Damn, you couldn't wait to drop a week. It's like, man, I couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. Okay. King knows this dude was in town. I was like, yeah, I'm probably go break bread with him. We weren't going to be recording anymore. I've been working with this man virtually for months. He's helped me. Or in the terms of King, he was useful to me, right? So he came and we broke bread. So I don't know all of this disloyal garbage that people's talking about. It's really gaslighty too. Why? 1 minute you're saying that I'm disloyal to somebody because I choose to break bread with somebody they don't care for. But then two, you also want to tell me why that same person that you want me to be to choose who I break bread with owes me no loyalty. What are we doing here? Is this a game? Do y'all understand the streets? So, I broke bread with another black man. That helped me. But I'm disloyal. I don't like the way somebody addressed me in a public forum, especially because the way that I move and the way that I moved with them.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
Oh, you motherfuckers.
You gonna do this to me? Shoot program, nigga.
But here was the worst part. We're going to talk story tonight. Story time. All we missing is the lullaby music, right? I'm in the bathroom. I told the story on the show. I'm in the bathroom. It's a couple months back. And I like, oh shit. This is about a week into doing the show. I holler at my lady, yo, I made it, baby. She's like, what? I got my first DM, yo. I'm all excited, you know, my ego. I'm like, I go and look, click on the pictures, and then I'm like, wait a minute. Oh, man, that's his freaking ex, man. His ex hit my DM wanting to communicate with me, saying that you seem very balanced and I just wanted to talk to you. Me, I ain't want no parts of it. Within 3 minutes of receiving that shit, I sent the screenshot to him like, yo, I don't want to be in the middle of it. Why do I say that? because someone would have the audacity to try to insinuate to y'all in a gaslighting fashion that I was working behind the scenes with his ex. If y'all watched the show, he sent her to my page. I said I didn't want it. I didn't want no parts of it. But then you try to hold me accountable for something, that ball that you rolled into motion. How despicable is that? And you know it. And then you insinuated it. You again went and insinuated, like, I'm going to be talking. How would she, he said, how would she feel comfortable to come talk to me? To send me a random DM? I don't know. I never seen the person. I ain't know what she looked like. But narcissists, they don't always tend to be liars. A good majority of what they say is not lies. It's the Lego blocks of truth. Hey, this is chefism. Narcissists use what I call Lego blocks of truth, juxtaposed within a specific fashion in order to create a fractured, impaired, or unreal perception of reality. They're going to hit you with the truth, but it's going to be stacked in a certain way. I got kids. My son's on this shit. I got folks that respect me. So having to hear this and having to see that my character's being impugned and somebody's trying to make me look like a joke. My character. You know what I tell folks? Oh, I'll be good with it if I leave my kids something nice. And when they put me in the ground, you know, they'll know their daddy was a good man. That means a lot to me. It means a lot. I can't take all them other things with me. I can't take all of those things with me. I can't take none of those things with me. It's what I leave behind. I said to somebody on this platform a long time ago, my goal is to be worth more dead than alive. If you don't understand it, it's okay. And I'm worth more dead than alive. So, let's see.
Hey, look, Chef.
Break, man. Yeah, you cook, man. I'm right now.
Hey, look. If we get 100 likes, we gonna drop the link. You all right with that, Chef? At 100 likes, a lot of people want to talk about it, man. It ain't just us. It's a whole garden out here.
I understand 100%. What I'm saying is, listen closely. I'm going to share. If you notice, there's a way that I'm sharing my information. This stage right here is not for that other stuff.
Indubitably.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see you.
This stage is not for that other stuff.
What you sipping, Chef?
I believe this garden. I believe in the garden. When I came up with the garden proverbs and monologues, it was real.
Hey, look.
I'm going to give you my version of the garden monologue. It's called The Garage. The mission and the transmission and the position. How disrespectful are you to those people that sent you super chats and sent you cash apps and told you how beautiful this garden situation is? That faced within this position, because I said nothing. I said nothing for a few days and allowed you to communicate and collude with the garden itself.
Information man in the building. Shout out to you, brother.
Peace, information man.
Shout out to information man.
You know, if I haven't sent out the link, y'all, just please understand. There's only so much that I'm going to be saying about this thing, and I want to keep it. I want to curate this discussion correctly. Now, because really, to be honest with you, it's actually going to be something recorded and uploaded. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but I just want y'all to sexier my Egyptian cotton. So, you know what I mean? It's, you know. But anyway, I'm not.
Look,
Ahead,
hey, you got the ball in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You picked up the dribble. You got your pivot foot down. Let's make a quick pivot. What you over there sipping on, Chef?
It's a little Don Julio.
Don Julio.
Yeah, it's trying to keep baby sips, because I don't be like, yo, man, I'm telling you, son, if you don't know, I'm balanced. So, you know, we taking baby sips tonight.
Yo, Chef.
Yes, sir.
You see this one right here? It's called Mukau, right? Meukow. They got a black bottle, right? It's hard to find, but if you find it, get the black bottle. It's 45. That's what you want, yo. You don't need no chaser, bro. Maybe 1 cube of ice if you like that. Neat.
We're going to talk. Watch this, Vic. Get ready for the alley. We're going to talk about gifts that we have. That the universe gives us.
GIF or GIFT?
GIFT. No, gifts.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Your generation is gifts.
Gotta clarify.
Gifts that the universe gives us and our creator gives us. And we understand ones they did not give us. All right, watch this corner. My creator did not gift me with a large bladder. So Vic, you drive. I gotta go.
Got you. So let's talk about it, Wes.
I mean, what's up? Do you want to start somewhere? Or you want me to just roll it out?
Yeah, say your piece, and I'm gonna go off of that.
Okay, so this is where I'm at. I don't know if me and you feel the same, right? I don't know if me and you feel the same on this, but it's really like I really feel like that analogy that I gave earlier is a great example, bro. Because for someone to say like, oh, you ate off of me, or you ate off of me, and all this, like, there is no way to be able to say that one person benefited off of the other more than the other, right? For anybody that goes to for anybody that goes to my YouTube page, you see Earning My Stripes. Anybody that understands that dynamic, we've been friends for years. You feel me? There is no way to say that show is what it is because of my voice. You can't say that show is great because of one particular. What everybody contributes something together that makes the other person great. If you go watch Bad Boys, Mike Lowry ain't shit without his partner. You see what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like we there has to be an understanding that everybody brings something different. Like, everybody can't be a ball handler. Some people are better shooters than they are at handling the ball.
Look. Remember when I was talking about synergy?
Mm-hmm.
Synergy is based on a concept of like a yin and a yang. You understand? There's a balance there, and the sum of the two parts are greater, or the sum of the whole is greater than the two parts. You understand? Mm-hmm. So that's what the synergy is about, because it's a magnification. It's exponential. Because individually, both of these things would grow, but in the same environment, they both fix imbalances in the other one and strengthen them both. So now their power is doubled. You understand what I'm saying? I think it's I don't think it's a shame. I just think it's an example that you must be equally yoked, no matter the relationship, be it with a woman, with a friend, with a business, job, doesn't matter. Because if those two things were good for each other, they would be. There is no variable that can change that. You understand what I'm saying? That's the equally yoked part. And it'd be undeniable.
I hear you. I do understand what you're saying. So here's a question I pose. If you are a leader of a certain group or organization, you would say that it's pretty much your responsibility to have an understanding of how the people inside of your group or organization work, right? Because you can't coach or teach everybody the same. So you would agree with that, right?
Hey, yo, King, I was gonna send the link. I just seen it, but Chef back now, so I ain't gonna do it. But you know I'm with this all the shits. You know what I'm saying? I love it too much. That's why I can't do it.
It ain't Friday, but we can still smoke. Ho. Don't
Okay.
play. I ain't here for that. But no, but you would agree that as a leader, it's part of your responsibility to understand the dynamic of everybody within that group or organization. Would you agree or disagree with that?
Say you guys say that one more time. You said something about a
Okay,
dynamic of
so
an organization.
when you're leading a group or organization, it's part of your responsibility to understand how everybody operates within that space. Right? Because
Absolutely.
you can't coach or lead everybody.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Sorry. Yo, I sincerely apologize because I was going through my stream of consciousness.
Sure.
I apologize, Garden. I didn't realize that conversations with King and on the block with Jen, I forgot to remove them as moderators. They've been timing folks out. So I apologize. Let me extract these weeds. You know? Yeah. And I didn't realize that. I'm not even about the censorship thing, but at some point, yo, energy is energy is energy. And there's somebody else too that I can't do it. Just leave me alone, lady. Just leave me alone. Please. Flower, leave me alone. All right.
So you were making reference to being equally yoked, right? How is a subordinate ever going to be? And I'm just asking you a question. I'm not putting to be clear to anybody that's watching this right now. I'm not putting nobody in any box. I'm asking Vic a question. How is a leader to be equally yoked to his subordinates? How is a subordinate equally yoked to his leader? Do those two things coincide?
You would have to create a dynamic of subordinate. It's not if I am superior, then I am separate. You understand what I'm saying? I cannot be on the same level as you and be superior by definition. So whether you're using it in a tangible or metaphysical or any other kind of way, superior would assume at a height or a greatness bigger than the subordinate.
So based on what you're saying, the expectation, the rules of engagement, the standards in which a leader operates, those standards are higher than what it would be of his subordinates, correct?
Absolutely.
Okay. So with that being said, everybody not going to be equally yoked, bro.
So okay. So let's reform the question, because you're asking if the leader should be equally yoked with his subordinates, correct?
Pretty much.
Is that the original question?
Pretty. That was the sum of the question.
Okay. So when you're the boss, you want to hire somebody who fits the job and whose temperament fits the people who are up under you, and it is that symbiotic thing that Chef was speaking of before, because it has to be a flow, a movement of energy. And if the flow is blocked, because this thing is not designed to operate inside of this ecosystem, not that it's not useful, it's just not useful here. You know what I'm saying? So
let me jump in there.
You must extract.
Yeah, I got to jump in there. I got to jump in there. I'm going out bad. Have it my way. What's have it my way? What would you prefer? I have it you and Jen's way? And allow the two of you narcissists to sit there and lay out things in a fashion to make it seem like I'm just some depressed, crazy person that was lacking a voice. When people listen to me, I get paid to run my mouth for a living. I get paid to run my mouth for a living. So I'm supposed to let you, and remember, I'm the guy you only met 4 weeks ago, right? But I'm going to let you and her, the person that you met in shorter amount of time, I ain't going to talk about that, but I'm gonna let y'all define me. Yeah, you was a moderator. I took your wrench away. You start timing out people. Anyway, look.
Sherelle said Google equally yoked. Equally yoked means joined with the same. I'm sorry. The screen timed out. Okay. The literal interpretation of being equally yoked means joined with the same.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on. You never called me depressed. Your wife did. Just making that clear. All right. Tu esposa. Tu esposa. Yeah.
Being equally yoked is about accomplishing the same goal.
So get paid. Watch this. I'm telling y'all now, I ain't no poor righteous teacher. I'm not a poverty pimp. I preach progress. I don't give turkeys out on Thanksgiving. I give scholarships. My love language is productivity. Kind sir, the dynamic of my soul priority list is fashioned within a different way as yours. Much different way. So I would not expect the virtues of my list to be congruent, Google congruent, with yours, kind sir. How can you give power to somebody when you don't have power? Got him with that one. You don't get it, bro. You asking that question shows the power dynamic is all perceived, but that power is perceived by virtue, and I'm cooking on you tonight. That power is perceived by virtue of what you consider currency. It's by virtue of what you consider currency. So what's currency to you is different than what's currency for me. Your currency, you said that your love language is productivity. No. Your love language is usability. And that's how you pick your circle. You remember? We're going to go back. All of these statements are yours. If you're not useful to me, you're useless. If you're not useful to me, you're useless. Your words, by the way. King Hormeku, circa 2021. So, did I give you power? I'm not complaining about it because guess what? You mean so much to me. When I say you mean so much to me, my brother, whether your soul and your heart is even able to accept it, because that thing within you is going to automatically always say, nope, he was jealous. Nope, he wanted this. Even when faced with all the facts that you will know and that you know, your soul will not allow you to grasp that fact of how you were and how you believed. And it's okay, because we talked about that on a couple shows before. It's called Stockholm Syndrome. Stockholm Syndrome, the mind's psychological ability to force you not to feel certain trauma. So at some point, Chef is this evil person. Chef is this. Chef is the same guy that you spoke volumes of, the same Maricelli you spoke volumes of, the same Mayad, the same everybody. Everybody. Thank you. It just clicked. Oh, no, not thank you. Excuse me. Thank you, Don Julio. Rest in peace, brother. Brother. Watch this. I never said, whether if you go to Jen's show, where somebody tried to twist it and say, yeah, he said he knew it would end like this. I never said it would end like this. My words were, I knew this day would come. I knew it would come to this. That day, you could pull and say, aha, you see, he was holding it in his soul, y'all. He was holding it in his soul forever. Nah, man. I knew it would come to this. And it came to that. That's what it came to. What was it? Now I'm giving my feelings. I sat down. Oh, wait. Let me put some important stuff up for you right there, just so you know. And your soul will not allow you to understand the numbers you get as them. Bro, I was get it through your head, and I said it to you. Remember, I never complained about, yo, why don't nobody come to me? Why is everybody here? Why? I told you kept saying, why, Chef? Why would they come? And I told you, because my tribe chose me, bro. Whoever came to me, came to me. Whoever wants to see me, came to me. And if it was only a 24 to 35% conversion rate, okay. I can't quit my job with 7,000 subscribers. So keep going back to what you're talking about, bro. It's okay. Now, so, we go back to the other piece. What was it that I knew would come to this? I sat down. Yeah, it's going to get weird. I sat down and watched you cannibalize everybody that you stated was important to you. I watched it. I was not going to do this. Bro. I was not. All you had to do was shut up. And I still ain't going to do it to you. All you had to do was shut up and leave me alone. No. After you did something wrong, I got annoyed, dropped off the conversation by mistake, and didn't come back. And the person that sat there with you on some building, and then you're going to sit there and assassinate my character. Oh, watch this. Hold on 1 second. So what was that text about that you sent to me? I was concerned because I know you don't want to work at your job. You love this. Hold on. You love this, and you had to make a big life decisions in your job. All right. First of all, I don't know what that shit is. You the one with the degree, right? So anyway, listen. What are we talking about? Everything that I said was what I said. I work in a high stress environment. I done said on the shows that sometimes I feel like a whore because of the fact that I'm working consistently within a situation and it's not, you know, because you work, because you want to buy back your time, you want to pay for this, you want to take care of that. And I said that it was based on my own personal greed and desire to like certain things. So anyway, hold on a second. Yeah. So I want to let the fellas talk. Like I said, I'm getting what I'm saying. I'm getting out what I'm saying. Is this a boxing match? No, it's not a boxing match. Would it be a real debate with me and him here? Nah, I know what kind it is. Like y'all want boxing match? Y'all want a boxing match? I don't box. Maybe. Oh, one day I'll understand why you did what you did. All right. True. It's okay though. It's okay.
Hey Vic.
It was hold on a second. It was to help me. You know what I'm saying? It was to help me. You know. One night only. Maybe. Me and you communicating, because I know how this thing goes. Here was something that I thought. No boxing match. I got bread. And I don't both. I will pay for polygraph tests for both of us. Find one near you. Find one near me. And we ask each other anything. It's documented now. Do what you do, man. Do what you do, man. You got reasons for doing what you did. I'm not about that, man. Just go about your business. Your tribe has chosen you. My tribe has chosen me. You made me great. You and I are two diametrically opposed ends of the personality spectrum.
We just broke 8-ball. This some Crip GD shit. I'm telling you, Chef. I swear to God.
Listen, man. Listen, bro. I mean, I say to you, when you say it like that, bro, when you saying it like that, man.
I'm not.
One thing is that we are leaving out reality, bro.
I know, and it's not. But Chef, let's. I don't want to diminish anything it is that you feel.
I was minding my business, bro.
I know. No. I got you.
Somebody tried to call me out to the mat. No. Somebody I spoke to on November 12th. I checked my phone records.
Hey, Chef, please understand. I am in no way, shape, or form trying to diminish or downplay or anything. Because again, the same thing I said to him is the same thing I'll say to you. I don't know what the conversation is. I haven't seen the video. That 7-hour stream, I haven't seen it. I was on the road. I was on the highway. I didn't see it. You see what I'm saying? So I don't know in terms of the specifics. All I'm doing is asking questions. I'm just trying to have a conversation, right?
Okay.
All I'm asking you is, in the exchange, behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, whatever, you are in the position where you're saying that there is a certain violation that has transpired to where that line has been crossed and there is no coming back.
That's not what I said, bro.
No, I'm asking you. All I'm doing.
No, that's what I'm telling you. That's why I'm saying that it's going to be really important for you to see the On the Block with Jen broadcast, because I just explained, son. I literally explained. Somebody questioned my character and called me to the mat on Jen's page. Now, if you ain't see it, you ain't see it. But what I'm stating is that you may want to see it to understand. I only spoke to how you confronted me like this and why you speaking to me like this. We don't communicate like this. And that was it, bro. It's important that you see, hold on. It's important that you know and see what actually took place. Because what I'm stating to you is I was minding my own business. If you see the broadcast, I started that shit on the couch. I was asleep. And then I got up. And then all of a sudden somebody started coming at me. So I spoke to it, bro. So what I'm telling you is I spoke to it about him coming at me the way that he came at me and talking to me the way he was talking at me. When we don't communicate like that, okay? Drop from it. That was it. A whole litany of people was talking about y'all need to talk. Y'all need to talk. Even Jen said y'all need to talk. He said nah, it's over. Nah, because he been feeling this all along. You need to see the broadcast to understand. I didn't say anything. That's why I prefaced this by stating I didn't even end the shit. I didn't drop off on purpose. I just didn't go back in because the jib started to run it. Okay? So let me tell you again, this ain't no Crip GD budget. That's not what it is. I'm a man. Listen.
Chef, this is what I'm asking you. Chef, this is what I'm asking you. Let's take all the gang shit out of it. Let's take all of that out. Right? All I'm doing is using analogies to be able to explain how it is that I understand stuff. Let's take all that gang shit out. Would you be able to, again, we're going to do this because I haven't seen it yet. So I understand the context is not completely there for me. All I'm doing is asking questions. That's all I'm doing right now. Okay. So the question I'm asking you is there a space where two men can have a conversation and hash this out and move forward, or is this already at where it's at?
So I can speak for myself. I'm still the person that I am. If you listen to what I said earlier, I recognize that I recognize a positive place within that person's heart that they refuse to listen to. I done help people that annoy the shit out of me. I do it for a living. You think doctors help everybody that they love? You think doctors help? You get what I'm saying? Is they only help people they love? Nah, bro. If I talk this God and shit and I talk this realness, then I talk this realness. You think it's the first time I seen this guy? You really think so?
No,
I mean, when I'm saying that, it's rhetorical. I'm being dramatic. You really think so? Don't take it no way. I'm saying, man, I seen this shit. No matter what planet of the Milky Way galaxy you go to, if you sit down to watch Wizard of Oz, all of them shits is gonna have the Tin Man, Dorothy, Toto, the Scarecrow, the Lion. These personality archetypes exist. We didn't create them. They exist. They exist. So when y'all see and talking about me getting emotional, it was me speaking to that man at that point. Where's you sure you're doing this? We don't talk like this. This is what you want to do? It happened. I absconded from the situation. Left it alone. Left it alone. I didn't like the way you talked to me. I left it alone. Everybody else is the ones asking, y'all can't talk, y'all can't talk. No, he's the one giving all the reasons why it can never happen. I never said it. Tonight is the first night I'm talking. So to answer your question, could it happen? Of course. Of course. Yeah, of course it could happen. You get what I'm saying? But there's other different subset of questions that come from them. Of course, I've been doing this all my life. I'm the dude that been making people sit down and talk it out. So 1, 2, 3, I rock with you. I want you to understand. You asking me, only asking for cash it out. The whole point is, if you've been watching anything that I've been on, Yes, I'm the hash it out dude. There's nothing for me to hash out. Somebody questioned my loyalty, and I checked him on it. And I left the broadcast. Focus. Don't let reality twist your mind, ladies and gentlemen. Somebody called me to the mat in public and spoke to me in a way that he don't speak to me and I won't accept. And I checked him on it. And then I left the show. That's all that happened. He got out of pocket and I put him back in his pocket and I got off the show. Don't let the Disney stuff blur your minds. I said my piece and dropped from the lines. Saturday was the last words that y'all heard from me until tonight. You had his wife, she went and she did, 10 commandments, 10 crack commandments on this, that, and the other. I said nothing. So listen, man. I'm straight. I'm not asking. And those that pick sides, I'm sorry, you have to pick sides. It's not about picking sides. Remember, I ride the fence, so it's not a side. It's not a side. I'm about truth. I'm not about internet beef. I'm about the truth. I'm about what we about. And you know what? Shit. Shameless plug time. Because this is our True Pill Garden. Just want to let you know. Got the likes up. We got that True Pill merch for you. All right. And if you understand, you see, it's true. Let me do this. So you get it. All right. You see that pill? That's the True Pill. And you see the garden growing forth from the True Pill. All right. That's the merch that we got. We ran out of, we had the dope pink, when sold out on the pink. Got the gray, got the hoodies, got the white hoodies, got the premium unisex tees in gray, black, white. V-necks, got them V-necks. All we have left on the V-necks is black, classic unisex tees, gray, black, and white. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. Got the long sleeve tees for you too. It's getting a little cold. Yeah, man. So,
hey, real quick, Chef. Why you on the True Pill in the garden right there? It was a comment in the chat a little earlier that I wanted to address in the garden, and it's from the boy ZB. He says, so at King, if you didn't believe in anything at Chef was saying the whole time with the garden proverbs and all, then why you hold that in the whole time? At King? Question mark. I just thought that was a fair question. So seeing as how we was talking about the garden, let's keep talking about the garden.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Listen, I'm not for the sleight of hand.
What does that mean? What does it mean to you? What does the garden actually mean to you?
To me?
To you.
Okay, hold on. Let me stop sharing this thing. The garden, great question, bro. The garden means a lot to me. What is it? It's a space that I wanted. I tell the story again. You could catch it on replay multiple times. I got into this in November, middle of November. Happened to flip through World Star. I was in the mood for some mess. I flipped through World Star and I saw the Kevin Samuels Average at Best video, the short one. And I sent it to my lady. She was like, oh, what's that? Then we watched the full one. And then we saw a different opinion of it. So we started watching it. At one point, we got kind of bored, then flipped over to La Beef. You get me? And then the vibe was different. You know what I'm saying? And I used to say, I was like, yo, we need a different kind of place. Yeah, this is not as structured as Kevin Samuels, but it's like, yo, something where the people won't have to feel like they're getting teased for having an idea that differs from the other people. A place that has no status quo. And that was just it. So when it came for the idea, the true pill, because it was a conversation. This ain't red pill, this ain't blue pill. We true pill, fam. Damn, Chef, you're a genius. Say that again. We true pill. He's like, damn. What does it mean to me? The meaning of it started to grow as it started to grow. If you have a child, if you've ever had a child, what your child means to you at 1 week old is not what your child means to you at 5 years old. It's a difference. It's a difference. So as I evolved, so did the garden. And it started to evolve in a way that I didn't understand, but it resonated with me. What did it mean to me? It was a place where people said, I feel safe. The general consensus of the people that come through, they say, wow, I like it here. I feel safe here. It's not like that other place. We call it a garden. We were never using the right words by calling it a garden. And it's not a garage, like some people were trying to make you think. It's a motherfucking sanctuary. It is a sanctuary. A safe place. A sanctuary. So what does it mean to me? It's a sanctuary. It's a sanctuary of thought. It's a sanctuary of debate. It's a sanctuary where ideas can float into the ether and combat other ideas without abrasion of flesh. A sanctuary. Am I utopian? No. This crazy experiment. I'm taking anything from my family now. But when I think about the garden, it means something to me. I could never tell somebody that the thing that brought me to you and the thing that you look at for solace and peace was just a scam. I could never. Never. So, that was my dramatic way of answering your question, bro.
I can dig it, Chef. I mean, I know that just like Watts was referring to earlier, but we're not going to go back to, people start things for one reason, but then the people take it, and it becomes the people's, because it was for the people anyway. It no longer belongs to you. It takes on a life of its own. You love that child. You gave birth to that child, but that child is his own thing. His own person. Has his own path. Aside from you. A will of the most highest power, no matter what you call it. And it's no longer completely under your jurisdiction. You understand what I'm saying? So the fact that you are the father of said proverb, I believe is fitting and necessary. And it's very pointed that you use the word sanctuary, because the sanctuary is not only a sacred place, but a place you go to find
safe.
Peace.
Peace.
So I got no beef with peace. And sometimes you need a little blood before the peace comes. So I accept that part too. But I know that this garden means a lot to a lot of people. We stay up late. It's a reason that we own the night. Those people can't all afford to stay up all night with us.
Think you a mother choke, bro.
What you say, bro?
You a motherfucker, bro. All that, man. We have had plenty of conversations. You to talk about composure and maintaining your will and all these other different kind of things. You just said sometimes you gotta shed blood. Boy, goddamn.
He said after all of that, right? But yeah, man.
You feel where I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying? The garden is a place where every person needs that place that they can go to, that secret corner, that prayer closet. You understand what I'm saying? Where they can give it up. And this is our place to do that. And you ain't gotta love it or respect it, but we do. So with that, this is our place. Once you get all that out, then what can you do after you get all of that off of you? You got room. You can create.
Yeah, I got to stop you, man. I had to stop you. And this is important. That's what we're going to do, Willie Smith. We're going to continue. We're going to continue. We're going to continue. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's the bottom line. This is where we come to get it off, free ourselves, and then build, create, take our ideas, share our talents, share our pain, and repair each other, put ourselves back into serviceable condition. And this is a community garden. You understand? Everybody's here of free will. All these people, like you said, chose to be here. You understand? And we'll take the weeds as they come. That's a part of gardening.
Yeah. I want to address something. Some of these thoughts may come to me in different places. But I'm going to be real. Like I said to y'all, listen. And for the people in the chat and all of that. Chicago Rilla and Chef never had no beef. We've only spoken as gentlemen. He never did nothing crazy. Okay. After King was going in on him, in. There was one day he called me. He didn't want to talk, wasn't even talking about that. But he said, all right, let me just take these couple of seconds to say, all right, F your mans. All right, cool. Had to get that off. Because I told him I'm not here to be no carrying messages of war. And we just build. Literally. There ain't no plans to what me and King would do. It was heart and mind, like real building. So, listen, man. That man being where he was at had nothing to do with what happened with me and King or King and I. He was already on the platform there when I woke up. I got up. He said nothing. He mentioned the story. King went and flipped. So listen, I get people not liking this man. And you may have your reasons and they may be valid. I don't know. I don't know your reasons. I'm telling you, it wins on the replay. Just go back and look at it, man. He had zero to do with that thing. If you pay close attention to the restructuring that has been thrown in your face over the course of however many weeks, you'll understand that it was a decisive move that was made. It was a plan, yo. It was a plan. Not my plan. It was a plan. That's why it didn't make any sense. And that's why I'm sitting there asking this person, You look closely at it too. I said, won't you look me in my eyes, man? Go on the replay, yo. It's like, after this, go on the replay. It's like Shakespeare. One thing happens here, nothing happens there. Somebody does something here that he rocks with, boom, thou that doth protest too much. Google it, doth protest too much. It's Shakespeare. Anyway.
I love that.
Yo, everyone goes to war over there to fight the wars that someone's creating. To fight the wars that someone's creating. But then you have a man who's supposed to be one of your horsemen, whose wife is in the freaking chat, and you knew it, and you sat there and allowed her to get abused by someone you called one of your comrades. But you love and respect the women. Close attention. I just wanted to allow you a couple of days just to destroy yourself. All you gotta do is keep talking, man. Just keep talking, yo. You knew it. I told you. I told you her name. I said, bro, she's in there supporting her husband, and she has to watch this being said and spewed about her. And we saying we protect our garden.
Shout out to Gina789. Gail at Night, we love you.
And you protect our garden. Who? Who? I show nothing but respect to people. I show nothing but love to people. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Yeah. But you know what it is, man. It's a natural mystic, bro. There's a natural mystic blowing through the air. If you listen carefully now, you will hear. This could be the first trumpet. Might as well be the last. Many more will have to suffer. Many more will have to die. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. I knew this day would come. It was a natural mystic blowing through the air, bro. It was natural. Though I tried to find the answers to the questions that they ask, though I know it's impossible to go living through the past. Don't tell no lie. Yeah, my Usher shit ain't right. It's okay, though. Peace to Sherelle. She said, who you start with is not who you end with. I agree. You're right. But remember, all of the folks that's typing and stuff, I can't even see it, by the way. All of the folks that's typing and talking about y'all need to talk, I never said that I had a problem speaking to this man. Never. He's documented the past few days, gave you a million reasons why he should not. No, look the way he felt. Oh, I knew it was coming. I knew it was since And then he called himself Sense. I know what the sense was. But anyway, try to use me to make me look like a fool, to make me look like a snake in the grass. If anybody goes to Chef's page, that whole episode with his ex, he didn't tell y'all that, did he? He didn't tell you the day that it happened. I said, yo, I'm not editing that. I'm not touching that. It's too sensitive. You can have it. No, I don't need to share it. You can have it. I don't want it. This is your personal life, family. And I'm not going to let anybody edit it. I'm not. You go to my page, you won't find it. I took it down. I wanted no parts of that. I really did. So for somebody to impugn my character. So like I said, yo, the natural mystic, that shit was blowing through the air. I listened carefully. Remember, I did not leave. I did nothing but demand that this man watch how he speaks to me and watch how he represents my name on a public forum. That was it. Everything else was hyperbole. I always went under replay. For the record, this ain't no super long stream. For the record, it's not for anybody to come up. I appreciate the folks that want to speak, but this is important because we know speaky about this tomorrow. Getting it in, getting it out, catharsis, and then it's time for our real gardening. But now, here's the piece, the other piece, one of the final pieces. The technical suggestions given about, oh yeah, you got to get your panel right. You got to get your panel right. You got to get your panel right. You got somebody in the dark, people that don't cam up, people in the dark, people. How you going to have people that don't cam up when what's
Don't
crazy?
worry about dark people.
Wait, the people that don't cam up, when mind you, the person you talking about who don't cam up, name start with a T, is sitting right next to you, not cammed up. But I digress. You give these suggestions and talk about pretty much I got a whack panel. How did you choose your panel? Hold on. You didn't choose a panel. Your new panel chose you. Hold on. You was at 640 something subscribers. We jumped on this show. You jumped up. You changed the dynamic of your movements to align. And you moved up. It's okay. But leave these two brothers alone. They got nothing to do with you. Why we exist within our circle? It's a natural mystic blowing through the air. That's why. Like manna from heaven. And you don't got to understand. The garden will. The folks that we touch will. It's okay, man. It's okay. You type 1 and I'm type 2. You know, one likes sugar, one need insulin. It is what it is.
Shout out to Don Frank.
Shout out to Don Frank.
And Danique, to answer your question, you know we're gonna be here in less than 24 hours. This time tomorrow, we're gonna be right back exactly where we are right now.
You already know.
You already know what's up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Well, listen, man. So, I said my talk. If anything that I gave to folks that wish to feel the way about me, it's okay. And I respect it. I understand it. The only thing that I beg you do,
pull up on me.
Go pull the tapes up. Go pull the tapes up and look, man. And witness a sham Witness a sham. Witness a hoodwinking taking place in front of your face, yo. I said nothing but check the man for talking to me in a way that I was not having, and for him to try and bring up some false narrative in public. I said it. I was gone. Y'all heard nothing from me. So where's everything else coming from? That's the act. That's the matrix. So, peace to Don Julio. Rest in peace, hermano. Gracias. Muchas gracias. We ain't doing this all night. I may take this thing down.
Cheers.
I decided to open my Facebook and all of that to this YouTube thing here. So you see, I got a TikTok and other stuff going.
For the record, E Black, that's called mise en place.
Mise en place. That's What you know about mise en place? Yeah, I need one of y'all motherfuckers to do the mise en place so I could be able to cook easier. But y'all Google that yourself. So look, thank you for joining a night of our catharsis. One night only. Oh, shit. What was that show? What was that movie? Not Golden Girls. What's the shit, man? Dream Girls. Yeah. Yeah, I was on my...
You got me, Chef.
Yeah, that was Chicago Real. No, I was on my J HUD, my Jennifer Hudson shit. Yeah, to see the movie. Anyway, look, man. Tonight was the catharsis. I owed y'all that. I listened to the soldiers. When we talk about Jedis, it means bigger. Luke Skywalker was a powerful Jedi. Even Yoda knew that Luke Skywalker was more important than him. That's why Yoda dedicated his life to him. I'm about to hit you with Mandalorian. Boba Fett knew that Yoda's life was worth more than him, and he protected him with his life. Just because there's a title, and I say Yoda and the Jedis, it's okay. Google, that's just lesson time, Google, Kohai, Kohai, and Senpai, Sempei, Kohai, Senpai, relationship structure within Japanese culture. It's a teacher-student dynamic where the person who knows a little more assumes a degree of power, even though the other person may have more natural power, but they work in a dynamic to guide them. So I may be the guy that may not run as fast or jump as high, but I got someone who could run faster and higher. I'm going to guide him to be even better. Kohai Senpai. So that's just a little piece, but we work together. And Vic was the one. I'm going to blame him. He got the Hulk shit. He got the Hulk smash colors on. He was the one like, yo, Chef, I know you don't want to talk about it, man, but we got to at least say something, bro. But he said, yo, OG, you drive this. I'm going to go with whatever move you make, but I do think that we should say something. And since the Nighthawks was mentioned and they riding in the whip with me, I acquiesced. ACQUISCED. Google it. I acquiesced.
Beautiful word.
Will.
And he spelled it.
Of the soldier.
For the record, 100 watts say fuck them niggas ain't what they talking about.
Come on.
Bang bang. So
hey,
somebody tried to co-op your statement. I love those who love me. I'm like, hold on.
Yeah, try it if you want to.
It's
Let me
okay.
get that money for it, baby.
Hey, Chef, you read the chat anytime recently?
Nah, man, I told you I've been reading.
You know who you talking about.
No
I'm
need.
just sitting here peeping for a minute.
Yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, then for the record, hold on. I'm missing a lot.
Unless I missed it. I don't remember anybody bringing it.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Hold on.
I don't. I didn't say her name. Vic ain't said shit, so I must have missed that part when Chef said it, but I don't remember anybody mentioning her.
Mm. Mm. Okay. First things first. We're gonna go back to Japanese culture. There's two things, two types of warriors. One is called a Ronin. That's a masterless warrior that roams. That's Ronin, Ronin.
One of my favorite kind of samurais.
The other one is called samurai. You know what
Uh,
samurai spelled like?
That's my favorite kind of
Difference
samurai.
between the samurai and the Ronin is that they serve a master. All folks have to do, I don't got to say nothing. All folks have to do is just watch your shows in chronology, and you'll figure out if you, King, are a samurai or a Ronin. We see who you defend. We see what you defend, and it's okay. It's okay. How can I be in a platoon when the man that I'm supposed to be serving with wouldn't even lift a finger to protect my wife? That's all I got to say, man. So a new time. Wait, Robert Graham. Oh, great question. Now we lit. Hopefully, this means you will have a new time slot. For the record, y'all. This here, this garden here, we gonna do what we do. It ain't about competing with this, competing with that. Our tribe chooses us, and what they wish to watch is what they wish to watch. I watched somebody dole off what they considered my time slots to other people that they know that I'm cool with off of my show. Interesting, nice little chess play. You offered somebody that I was cool with my corner. Nice move, man. So what? That it would cause beef with me? So I would have a problem with truth? So I would have a problem with best in the world and them offering up time slots? Like, these are all the little things that you telegraphed. It's okay, man. It's okay. So to answer your question, Robert, I'm sorry I digress, bro. I know. He needs to thank me and King for the audience. That's what you think? That's what you think? Yeah, you chose your audience. You've chosen your audience. Mi amor. You chose your audience. Enjoy it. You sold yourself. You happy with that? It's okay. That you could sit down and literally see somebody who was disrespectful, nasty, snakish, and that you could actually sit there and create a narrative to discuss an aggrieved person as though they're crazy. I don't have to look at you in the mirror. You look at yourself, mi amor. I hope you're happy with yourself. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? You know I'm a good dude. First things you said was, yeah, you was wrong for that. But then after that, you came behind it. And I never did nothing wrong with you. I never did nothing wrong to you. Never disrespected you. I literally spoke up for you. But what it was a choice you were making. Understanding by virtue of the person next to you, he told you the choice you had to make. And now you're the mother of all of this. So wear your mantle, enjoy it. But remember, heavy is the head that wears the crown. And I hope that it's worth it. I really hope that it's worth it. What y'all got, man?
Hey, what I got is peace and love for each and every one of every one of y'all that's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get them likes up before we get up out of here. You feel me? I love those that love me. Y'all go to YouTube, man. Search Finesse Visions. Hit that subscribe. Tap that bell so you get the notification when videos drop. I need y'all to also go to www.aphealthfinesse.com. All right, it's a lot of people that's out in the food industry. You know what I'm saying? We got Juana Washington. She got her food truck going on out here in the world. You feel me? It's a lot of people in the food industry trying to figure out their way to get in there. I need y'all to connect with my father, Robert Watkins. He's going over 20 years experience in food inspecting and regulations and all different kind of things. Look, aphealthfinesse.com. Go to that website. Get your information from there. Nighthawks, man, y'all know how this go. We come up here late at night, just fucking with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Look, this is all I'm gonna say. Me, I don't got no energy for none of that bad blood. Honestly, I ran into somebody I had a beef with in high school and forgot me and him was even beefing. Like, I don't carry that shit. So much love to each and every one of y'all. I love those that love me, man. And I don't know what you talking about. Talking about some shaking my head. I ain't got nothing to do.
Hey, check this out, right? So, I spent a lot of time watching a lot of small time hustlers try to come up from this game to that one. But what I always noticed was that before they could get over a couple of grand, they'll find a way to play themselves out. Either they want to spend the money too fast and they ain't got nothing for the re-up, or let's not get into details. But the point of what I'm making is a lot of times you catch these controversies between men after the same goal. And a lot of times the why gets lost after enough shots are thrown. Then it's an irreparable situation. But I just want to see some men that look like me get past a couple grand, whether it's subscribers, dollars, you know what I'm saying, people helped, whatever your goal is. Let's get past a couple grand. It's 300 million people in America. I don't care who you helping. Help somebody. You know what I'm saying? Check your motherfucking goals. Are they selfish goals? Is money your God? Nigga, figure out what it is that you want, and is it worth wanting? Does it align with your spirit? I love my sister that likes to ask, how's your spirit? I'm gonna stop asking people how they doing. I'm asking how your spirit, because your spirit determines the kind of moves you make. A man is measured not by the rhetoric he spills or spews, but by his moves, the legacy he leaves behind, the path. Did he leave blood or a trail? Or a trail of blood? Who knows? You know, so, you know, you got to figure out who you are and where you stand. With that, I stand over here with truth and righteousness, and that is always. I stand with God, even if I have to stand alone.
After we done with this, if anybody is wanting to, I will definitely go live on my page because I'm here to have a conversation with anybody that wants to have it. So fuck with your boy one time.
Yeah, and that would have to go to
y'all come talk to me.
Peace to my dude, Mr. O. Mr. O just living, whose page is jumping. My cologne, sweat don't mix well with my cologne.
Well,
You know what I mean? Straight up and down. So look, like I said, this was more just me speaking some stuff. We actually had some, some topics though situated, but they want blood. So it is what it is. But this is what you get from it, man. I hope y'all understand. I didn't ask for nothing. I ain't chased nothing. Literally. Hey, I think one of Watts got a poltergeist. I just seen a poltergeist in pajamas.
Pops like to come through, you know what I'm saying?
Pops
like to pop through.
He like, fuck your show, man. I need to grab my cigarettes, man. Hold up. Hold up, no. Listen, I'm not no thief. I'm not no jealous guy. My page is growing the way it's paging. It's growing the way it's growing. I know, according to somebody, all I was putting up was bullshit food videos. Food is my passion. If I was an astronaut, if I was president of the United States, I would be putting and smoking tomahawk steaks on the White House lawn. That's just me. So food is my passion. I'm still put that whack ass food stuff up. But anyway, it tastes good. So, did that. Got all of this stuff out of the way. I'm not jealous of anybody. I can't be jealous of a house that I helped build. Literally 3.5 weeks ago. And he was like, yo, you got to set up your page. You got to set up your page, Chef. Come on, you got to set up your page. So, yes, I set up the page. You know what I'm saying? So, there's no greed. There's no jealousy. So I just wanted to dispel those narratives and no beef. I made a point, stuck to the point, drop. That was it. Anything else was just hyperbole. So look, man, I said what I got to say. I hope y'all took what you can from it. But okay, you build my house as well. All right. Oh. And before I end this here, I just got one thing. If you say you made chef, make another chef. Give it a shot. If you said you made chef, make another chef. I'm the most extraordinary college dropout you will know. Peace to Kanye. Keep the other one. And for the people that actually join my show, who actually watch my show, at this time of the night, we don't play. This is the time because what? What the hell do we control, fellas? Tell them what we control, fellas.
We own the night.
We own and control the night. All right? We could be greedy. 70-something folks up in here. We could do all kind of stuff. But nah, we came to do that taste and let you have what it is. Let them know your page again, 100 watts, so they know where to go next, please.
Man, just go to YouTube, search Finesse Visions. You see it right here in my name, man. Finesse Visions, search that. Subscribe, hit the bell. We about to be going live. It's already posted up there, so.
And I'm going to jump in, but I say for the next 20 minutes or so, I'm going to be 40-something-year-old black guy sitting out on the patio smoking a big-ass cigar in my drawers and my flip-flops. All right?
Okay. Hey. I want to end the show on a light note.
What? The drawers and the flip-flops trying to get sexy.
No.
You fucking up.
Is it okay
Damn it.
for a grown man to sleep in his bed with a t-shirt and no drawers on?
Oh, hell nah. T-shirt and your panties on? Can't do that.
Oh, funny story. I'm that dude that I peel off like I get in my sleep. All right? I'm the one where it's like the socks, my socks will be all the way down, tucked in at the feet. My lady like, yo, how the fuck you just peel all your stuff off in your sleep. I don't know what it is. So at some point I think I ended up turning into the, yeah, man. But now we ending this shit out here too much, man.
Hey, look. Hey, let the best channel survive. Nah, man. May everybody that fuck with me and fuck with my people and pushing for my people, may every endeavor that they touch thrive. You know what I'm saying? My brothers is my brothers, even if we don't see eye to eye. That's the mission. Don't lose it. You know what I'm saying? Too bad we can't do business, but on the block with Jen, love you too. Just don't fuck with you. Let that be known. With that said, I'm Victor Freeze. You can find me at Victor Freeze Music, all one word. Hit that about tab. Check my link tree. Hit Reverb Nation to hear the newest music. That's what's up. Nighthawks.
And before we allow y'all to start vibing, I'm going to just give y'all one little phrase to go at the end. Any undue incursions to this garden will be met with swift justice. But until then, guess what? We motherfucking vibing. Peace.
Club phone jump, it's the weekend. Dream come true with the big friends. Hitting on doors, that's a defense. Rolling with all, that's that offense. It me change, you let me peach. With a bullshit to my maybe drop bands. So they don't buy, and I say, so they don't buy, you the kid play, baby. Tell me what you want. Julian, I know you need fun. Ever since remember we been knocking at the door. Y'all been moving paper, we be running up the school. Y'all before that pill that we was sleeping on the floor. West side Africa, you know the shit ain't hard. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
Pop it, baby. Come roll with me. As times relax, my mind's relaxed. I got now from who got next. Here's my number, just send a text. You got a man and she responds, nah. Okay, sure enough. I'ma let you go, don't wanna hold you up. I'ma call your phone when I put it up. Whoever let you go must be dumb as fuck. Wait for. Girl, you so fine, I'll pay for. Fly you first class to the lake for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Body so blessed, I pray for. Because I don't care what you say.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long.
My nigga, I killed it. Night long. This the part where you get your girl, nigga. Make sure she focused, nigga. Make sure you focus, nigga. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, hit it.
I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care. Vibing, driving all night long. I don't care what they say. We don't care.
That's a hit for your ass, nigga. Hit for your ass, nigga. Profit.
Vibing all night long. Take your ass, not to sleep, but the hell on out of here and go to 100 Watt Show. We out.